Well, Josh, it's another game, and I guess you just want the games to keep coming at the moment, the form you're in.
Yeah, I think everyone in the team is obviously really excited to keep on playing and far run, and we just want to keep that up and keep on getting 3 points and clean sheets.
It's been a tremendous run. I mean, not only winning games, and as a defender yourself, you'd be particularly pleased that you're keeping clean sheets in these matches as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think something's just clicked for us, and obviously you don't want to change it now. Just keep that roll going and see how far we can take it.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask, is something that you weren't doing before that you are doing now suddenly made the difference? Can you put your finger on it? So.
I don't think there is something I can put my finger on personally. I think we've just had the game. Who was the start? What was the first one? Who? Salford, the first one. Yeah, I think from Salford, I think everyone just gained confidence from that win, and obviously it's just carried on for the next games, and then obviously we just feel like we can't concede now. So obviously you've got to keep that mentality and go into every game like you're not going to concede and win the game.
And that's just an example of how much confidence is a key factor in football.
Yeah, I think everyone's got to be confident to a certain extent, regardless of what's going on, whether you've lost or drew, but from obviously keeping clean sheets and stuff, I think that gives the team an extra little boost and gives us a bit more confidence, thinking we're going to go into games and not concede. So got a good chance of winning the game.
You've obviously proved yourselves to be a very tight defensive unit at the moment. Do you guys, as defenders, kind of stick together, not only on the pitch but off the pitch as well? Do you find that you've kind of bonded somehow?
I think you bond with everyone the same. I think when you're on the pitch, it's obviously, you're in your unit and you're gaining relationships on the pitch. But I think off the pitch, it's just everyone gets involved with everyone. It's not, I don't think there's separation groups and stuff like that. So it's a good group we've got.
And I'm sure Mickey and the rest of the players will say that while you guys at the back have been doing your job, you defend as a team, actually, don't you?
Yeah, of course. We pride ourselves on doing it throughout the whole team, and it starts from the strikers to the midfielders to obviously back to us, and then even the goalkeeper making some important saves. So yeah, it's definitely a whole team effort. Defenders most likely get credit for it.
The only slight downside to this run is that it feels like you haven't moved up the table very much. I don't know whether that just mentally gets to you,
No, because every 3 points is important, I think, at this stage of the season, and you want to get as many as them as possible. And if you go on a big run, it can only put you in good stead, even if it don't look like it at the start. Eventually you will start pulling away from teams, and then it will do you in good stead for around Christmas time, so you can give it a right good go. So I think we're happy at the minute.
Yeah, it's not so much where you are in the table, it's the points, isn't it? And a win against Crewe will take you into the playoff zone, which again, just psychologically is a nice thing to have.
Yeah, I think me personally, I don't really look at it too much like that at the league and stuff like that. I'm just focused on the games, and if you get your 3 points, then you one step closer, if you know what I mean. So I think for us, I think that's a massive thing, just getting them 3 points tied up, and see the more wins you get, the better you are off.
And what about this game now against Crewe? They made a pretty good start to the season, just going through a bit of a rocky patch at the moment, but just next to you in the tail. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting them to be good. I think you could see from how they started the season that they are a threat. I think we've got enough to deal with them, especially at Prenton Park. I think we'll put on a good performance.
And what about Friday night football? Is this something that you enjoy?
Yeah, but I only really experienced it when I came to Tranmere last season, and I remember a few of the games, and I was thinking, yeah, this is top draw. So I think everyone is excited to play the Friday night games, and you don't want anything better than Friday night under the lights. Everyone's there. Yeah. Cheering on, so yeah, it's good.
And if you win, of course, you can watch everyone else suffer on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it gives us a kind of, we get to sit back then and watch to see what everyone else does, and kind of gives you a little boost.
And just finally, about your own form since coming to the club, how do you feel? I mean, obviously you've been defending really well. Do you feel settled? Do you feel as though this could be a good season for you and the club?
Yeah, I've felt settled probably since last year. I think it's been a really good learning curve for me. I think I've tried to improve throughout each game from even last season to this season. And I think I'm making good progress, and I'm happy with what I'm doing in terms of defensive wise, trying to be more of a leader on the pitch, and even my attacking things. Obviously, there's objectives I've set myself the start of the season. So obviously I've just got to try and reach them and then see where we are.
Are they goal targets?
There's loads. There's obviously like assists and stuff like that, and clean sheets, and even goals if we do, because obviously we started with a 5, didn't we? So I wanted to get on a score sheet more and stuff like that. So just got to try and get them.
Well, keep it going. Thanks.
Thanks,
Josh.